Hey Kevin, so what should we review now?
How about our phones?
You mean do a comparison video? But I'll win like easily.
Hey, come on. Don't you think that's a bit short through the turn?
This is the Samsung Galaxy S7
Versus the Apple iPhone 6. So we'll be evaluating both of these phones based on 5 criteria. 1, the feel in the hand. 2, the feel in the eye.
You mean the display?
Yeah, the display.
Enough for the feels already.
Okay. The performance, the battery life, and finally, the camera.
Right, let's fall with the door into the house. Okay, so the S7 is all glass on the front and the back, and it has a metal band around the edge.
The iPhone 6 is all metal all around with glass on the front. Well, obviously, otherwise it's just a fancy paperweight.
It's also IP68 certified. The
Blah,
S7.
blah, blah. What is it, Rohan?
Yeah, it's dust and water resistant.
Thank you.
Netflix and bath.
Well, this iPhone isn't water resistant.
So much for your blah blah. Well, the home button unfortunately is plastic on the S7, so it scratches easily.
The home button on the iPhone is made out of sapphire, so it doesn't scratch.
Let's just do a quick fingerprint scanner test. And as expected, the S7 comes out on top, but not by as big a margin as you'd expect. What did you think about the screen comparison, Kevin?
I always thought the iPhone had a really good screen. I mean, they don't disappoint. But now seeing it side by side with the Samsung Galaxy S7, the difference is very apparent.
Yeah, it's much brighter the panel, so you can also see it out. I've never had problems in sunlight, but even the colors, they really pop. And there's always complaints that maybe they pop a bit too much, they're oversaturated.
I would say I really prefer the S7 here.
Yeah.
Which one do you think comes across as more realistic? The iPhone or the S7?
I would think the iPhone. Like some of the colors you saw in there, the yellows in the S7, which I don't think were really...
But overall, I think we both prefer the S7's display here.
Yes. So the S7 has a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 quad-core.
And the iPhone comes with an Apple A8 chipset in the iPhone 6. Because you can't really compare Apple's
with Galaxies. So let's just do a side-by-side comparison.
Let's start off by unlocking both devices. Okay. Just to make sure, let's see that no applications are open in the background. None here. And none on the Samsung. Alright, let's start off by launching the Play Store versus the App Store.
1, 2, 3, go.
Interesting. Yep. Clear winner here, the S7. Next up, Instagram.
1, 2, 3, go.
No, the S7, but not by much.
No.
And last. The best for last, Pokemon Go.
1, 2, 3, go.
Cool.
But yeah, I think the S7 was a bit faster.
Yeah. And since I actually play Pokemon Go, we should switch phones.
Yes.
You know, the flagship is clearly the S7 here, whereas the iPhone is 2 generations behind. The difference is not huge. First world problems, but you could live with it.
Yes, and remember, the Galaxy S7's base model is 32 gigs, expandable with 200 gigs.
The iPhone is not expandable.
Alright, battery life. I have a non-removable 3000 milliamp hour battery.
The iPhone has the non-removable 1810 milliamp hour battery.
Twice as big, eh?
Well, yeah, but that still doesn't say much about the battery life.
True. I take it off the charge in the morning and I easily get through the day with it with around 10 or 20% left before bed. What about you?
Well, wait a minute. What kind of day are we talking about? A Pokemon Go kind of day, or?
A day in the life of a person with a life kind of day.
Okay. Yeah, I get through the day with about 20 to 30% battery left before bed.
Cool. Yeah, I expected a bit more, but even though mine is a bit worse than yours, I have quick charge. Galaxy S7 also comes with wireless fast charging.
And the iPhone doesn't come with any kind of wireless charging. And neither does the flagship that was released a couple of days ago.
So on paper, the specs for the S7 are much better than the iPhone, right? It's got more megapixels. It's got a better aperture, f1.7.
Correct. And looking at, from lock screen to being able to take a photo, I think both were relatively quick, although the S7 is more handy because it's just a double click, whereas the iPhone is you get to the lock screen and then you swipe to the side, so not bad either.
Not bad either, no.
And the shutter speed on both cameras were comparable. They were both equally as fast.
Yeah. It's quite clear that the Galaxy S7 selfie camera destroys the iPhone 6's.
Yep, I have to accept this defeat.
And also, as far as low light photography is concerned, you can see the iPhone 6 showing its age here, whereas the S7, even without a flash, is quite decent.
But what it's all about is the image and video quality, and in that sense, the S7 takes it away, especially with the 4K video.
Dutch guy on the phone, all biking, next to a canal. It's as Dutch as you'll ever get. You can also switch the audio up to show you how the mics sound.
Perfectly aligned Dutch trees.
Yes. Invasion of privacy of guys on the bike. And then we have a rowing team rowing. It's a good day to row. Let's get some sky shots in there. And the rowing team is done, and so are we.
Hey Rohan, what's the flagship from Samsung right now for people with small hands and don't feel like burning themselves?
I guess that would be the Galaxy S7.
Right, and from Apple, that would be the iPhone 7 since a couple of days ago?
Yeah, absolutely.
So let's see a price comparison of these two.
Ooh.
Huge difference.
So, what would be in the same price range as the Galaxy S7? Let's check it out.
Definitely not the iPhone 6s.
No.
The iPhone 6.
Okay, that makes this a valid comparison video.
So from this review, we can see that the iPhone held its own.
But the S7 won on all counts.
So why the hell did we do this review in the first place?
Well, if you have 550 euros or thereabouts to spend and you had to choose between the iPhone 6 and the Galaxy S7, I think it would be a very clear choice.
Yeah, don't waste your money on a 2-generation old iPhone, but go with the best that Samsung and Android can offer right now on the market. So that was it for our comparison video. Thanks for watching.
If you think this video could help someone, share it and leave a comment below if you have any questions. Don't forget to subscribe to our YouTube channel. Bedankt
En tot de volgende keer.
Doei!
Dag. DHRME.